A really great conversation yesterday. I went to actually went to a party of a friend of mine. It was his birthday a few weeks ago, and I actually got to see other real humans and touch them, which was quite incredible, quite amazing. And I'm so glad that I did. I was having a conversation with somebody there that was saying that they were getting very lost in this they'd been on a big kind of awakening journey, spiritual awakening journey, and they were getting quite lost. And they would get clear on something, and then they would kind of drift off, and they would feel like they were floating in the ether, and they didn't have any ground, and everything was unclear. And then they would have some inspiration, and then everything was unclear. And I think that is just part of the journey. Going from expansion to contraction, you narrow down on something that you want, and then your world expands out again, and there's so many more opportunities, and then you narrow down on what you want. But what I'm finding increasingly is when we get clear on the essence of what it is that we're here to do, and whether that's like be fully who we are, that clarity begins to drop in. Right. So if we can still continue to maintain that connection with what am I here to do, rather than get lost in the noise, as the risk is in 2021. What am I here to do is going to bring us back to the here and now, to tune into how am I showing up, what am I doing now, what actions am I taking right now to express and be that thing in the now, right? Because typically when we get lost, when there's a lack of clarity, we're also in our head, right? We go into our mind, we're not in our body. So if we come back, whether it's the breath, whether it's just being aware, oh, I'm not in my body, I'm in my mind, and my mind is creating a story of I'm unclear and I don't know about this. Okay, come back to the body. What is the action? What is the decision? What is the path forward right now that I know what I need to do right now? Okay, I think of the outcome. I know where I want to go, but dial it back to now. What action do I need to take right now? What is in front of me in this immediate moment? Don't get hooked on the plans. Don't get hooked on the big picture of how it's going to happen, what needs to be in place, what needs to happen. Yeah, hold that plan, at a higher level lightly. You see the different things involved, but you don't have to create them and force them into being in the physical if they're not here yet. If you take that aligned action in every moment, you are going to get to the outcome, not necessarily by the route that you think you're going to get to the outcome. You're going to get to the outcome because you decided the outcome. And then life fills in the blanks by you taking the step each and every day that is shown to you to take.